I was just driving home. I went to buy a soap and shea butter lotion, African black soap or whatnot. But I was just thinking earlier, and I experienced that, on the sidewalk, just to be easier. I'm holding the phone, so I'll take this a safer route. Watch me like stop or something. But anyway, it's like when people are in the internet world or virtual world, let's say Facebook or Instagram, especially Facebook, they make a post and you see them in person, and it's nothing too derogatory or disturbing or anything, just a random thing or something like that. Not about their lives, especially like about other stuff. They don't even want to communicate about it, It's like they almost say, they pretend like, they feel weird about it. Like, and I think I experienced that before. Actually, I had someone tell me a couple years ago that, you tell people about your internet life or internet friends, or what do you do in the chat room, and people look at you like you're retarded. And again, I'm not gonna go into somebody, and maybe I even did it if I was drunk, but like, so my internet friends the other day said, just for shits and giggles, but it's like a different they call it a virtual world, and people actually, now that they're consumed by that, they just leave everything there. It's like that phrase, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. It's like, I was thinking about it years ago. It's like that for people in the social media as well. Like they treat that like a different world, absent from reality. I think about me. I think about the virtual world and like internet chat rooms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube as a reflection of my reality. So I have no problem communicating about that, or speaking up about it, and like, just communicating that about this and the other thing, I get it, some posts are a little bit, I don't know, it's some jokes and stuff, but you know what? It's hard to explain it maybe in the real world without a picture and all that stuff. But it's just that when I saw people's faces, particular one, my cousin Agatha, like when I talked about a certain post or something, this old had on Facebook, she just like totally ignored me, and she just felt like creeped out, like I wasn't being creepy or mean or anything like that. I experienced that with other people too. It's like people just want to leave whatever they put on their little social media just there. At least that's that's how I perceived it. And I actually kind of feel the same way too in some degree. Obviously I'm not gonna give somebody somebody's screen name like so, but then again I do. If we go to a certain conversation, what the person is about. I don't hold anything back. If I do, it's probably personal. It probably isn't a thing that I should be talking about. Anyway, just food for thought. I'm writing a break right now because I'm writing with one hand. Yeah, I got room. I got space. I feel it in my elbow right now. Like what I'm holding right now. My wrist and my elbow. It's just so cool. This is like one of the coolest things about writing this book. Here's the tricky part. These fucking heathens. These fucking sadistic people. I don't even want to pass by this place. Woof woof. You want to go home? Anyway. Yeah, they're holding in there, but whatever. Anywho. So it's just like, what is it with people? I know some people talk about it, some people won't. It's like, do people actually think, it's just another place in a virtual world, and we communicate there, but we don't really want to discuss it. We're like embarrassed by it. Are you freaked out by it? Or is it just, your little personal space in a virtual computer that, you just don't communicate with other people? Because it's very odd. Because, this whole technology thing, especially the internet, like it is pretty cool, but at the same time, it can be so consuming. even right now, I'm riding my bike. That's the first time I recorded a video on my bike, you know, but it's like, you're good. All right, that rarely happens. Anyway, it's like, that could have gone bad. I sit by YouTube like something like 2-3 hours, and I sit there. I'm just gonna take a couple hits, you know, of my pipe. I'll drink a coffee, and I spend like an hour and a half by the computer, by the laptop. I don't enjoy it, even though I upload this and that. I read something. It's time consuming, you know. One of the best days of my life was a couple months ago, and I trained. Noisy, loudy. Good word. Use it amongst your friends. Spread it at dinner parties. It's hip now. Everybody uses it. If you don't, you're an asshole. And a geeker from the internet. Anyway, speaking of the internet, just being out and about. There. -1. 1 foot on the ground. I really don't like doing that. I want to get to my place without touching the ground, but it rarely happens. Traffic. Anyway, it is a bit. And if I thought it'd be this noisy, I would invest in a microphone. Anyway, the internet world can consume you, you know. Even like not just chat rooms, Facebook, Instagram, at least for me, even YouTube. I remember years ago, people talked about, I gotta get off YouTube because, you know, it just takes my whole life. I got my wife and work, and I just, you know, I was like, well, you know, I don't know, go to that. But, you know, you upload videos or you watch videos and you just, you know, you get sucked in. Even when I wasn't uploading, I could sit for hours on YouTube, you know. But anyway, whatever comes up, comes out. I don't put a hand over my mouth.